So, my friend, I want to ask you, have you been listening to some of my podcasts for a while and identified for yourself all the areas that you feel your business could be better in? Maybe you just are so busy you haven't yet mastered the working as much as you like bit. Or maybe you're just not bringing in the money, like you're struggling with the income, or it's just not enough. Well, it's time for us to have a conversation. In the show notes, there is a link to my evolution call. If you're a dance boss and you are ready to take action, let's have a chat and let's see where I can take you. Hello and welcome, lovelies, to the Ultimate Dance Business Podcast. My name is Deborah Laws, the dance business expert. My passion is to help you turn your passion into profit while guiding you to work less and earn more. I'm super excited to share interviews with you that I know will inspire and motivate you in your schools, as well as my solo shows where I shall be sharing some great tips and strategies. So if you love the show, please do remember to review, subscribe, and share it with your fellow dance boss friends. So let's get stuck into the business of dance. Hello, everybody. I hope you are all really, really well. Today, I wanted to talk about imposter syndrome, but more so concern over our competitors. So I sometimes have members that come and join me inside the Hive, my closed Facebook group for members, and they are really fearful of commenting, taking part, engaging, like basically being seen at all to be inside the group. So they join up because they want to learn, because they want to implement new things, because they want transformation in their school, but they are aware that there is somebody else in the group that is maybe just down the road, or maybe they see them as I said, competition, and therefore they kind of hide in the background and they just look and watch on and spectate and use my vaults and use opportunities to learn, but they don't really get stuck in and become part of the community. Now, I know that you're not all my members, but maybe you're in another membership in a similar situation, or maybe you're not in any membership, but you still suffer from fear of your competitors that are down the road. And this is something that I wanted to just do a really short podcast on, actually, because I wanted to just tell you today, you deserve to be there too. You deserve to have a piece of the pie, to have children come to your school and your studio just as much as anybody else. It doesn't matter if your school is only a couple of years old and your main competitors down the road have been going 30 years. It doesn't matter if you are just launching your school. You have every right to run a business, to open a school, to thrive, and to be successful. And it can be very intimidating when we have other schools around us that have maybe been going longer than you, or maybe they've been going less long. Maybe they haven't been going as long as you, but they have become really established. Potentially, maybe they're a lot bigger than you, or their reputation is amazing, and you feel like you are in their shadows. What I wanted to say to you was, every single one of you beautiful dance bosses has your own unique gift that you are sharing with the world. Your talents, your teaching, the way that you nurture and embrace your students comes from you, and nobody else is you. And therefore, nobody else can do what you do in the way that you do it. Now, I I would love to invite you to the Dance Business Conference, which is held in Birmingham in the UK. This is a wonderful 2-day event where you are going to listen to some incredible keynote speakers. You're going to do some workshopping. You're going to learn lots of new things around running your dance school. You're going to meet lots of exhibitors that have businesses that could be great for you to work with. But more importantly, we're going to make friends, we're going to have fun, and we're going to hang out together, all learning how to be inspired and motivated to run a better school. And of course, we also have the Gala Dinner Dance, which is the red carpet event of the year for dance school owners, where we present the Dance Business Awards. So if you would like to exhibit or sponsor the conference, if you would like to attend or enter the Dance Business Awards, then please go to www.dancebusinesssolutions.com, where you can buy your tickets, find out more information, and hopefully come join me on the 8th and 9th of August. See you there. So what's really important is that we just allow ourselves to expand into our own greatness of what it is that you do really beautifully and what it is that you love and the way that you do it, and not allow anything or anyone else to impact just how much goodness we can bring to the world. So when you are worrying about starting a new class and, there's a bit of imposter syndrome, I'm not sure I should be teaching this because X school down the road is so much better than me, or I don't feel like we should be going into a kind of competitions space because who are we? We've never done competitions, and my competitors around me are all so good, and they win big things, and I daren't start doing that, even though I'd love to, and my kids and parents want me to. We all have to start somewhere. We all have to grow into our beautiful wings. I don't know why I said that. I just suddenly had a picture come up in my head about a caterpillar and butterflies. We all have to learn to grow into something beautiful. And I don't want you to let other people dampen your spirits. I don't want you to let anybody else stop you from turning into a beautiful butterfly. It's a journey. We're all on a journey. And please don't be scared about what other people might think, what other people might say. If I'm quite honest, they're all too busy doing their own thing to worry about what you're doing anyway. Like, how busy are we as dance bosses? The last thing we have time for is worrying about what our competitors are doing. So, step into your own beautiful light, my lovelies, and don't worry about your competitors. If you've got competitors that are mimicking or potentially copying what you're doing, or you're frightened that potentially they might if you put yourself out there, imitation is the biggest form of flattery. And also, I think when you copy somebody else, it's really damaging, because other people soon cotton on to the fact that you've just copied the school down the road, and that makes you look really bad. So let them make themselves look really bad. If you're doing something and you're doing it beautifully, and you're worried about other people seeing you, if you put it out there on social media, or if you talk about yourself openly, they're never going to do it as well as you, because they're not you. So it's always going to be secondhand imitation. So I don't really know who that spoke to today. Maybe it spoke to you, maybe it didn't speak to you. But just in terms of, worrying about putting yourself out for people to see what you're up to and what you're doing, or the fear of other people talking or judging you and what you're doing, I want you to just let all that go today. And I just want you to allow yourself to do whatever it is that you need to do, whether it's asking for help in a coach's membership, whether it's being seen to need help, that kind of awful vulnerability that we just hate to do as dance school owners. You do you, and you ask for whatever help, and you put yourself out there however you like. Let other people worry about themselves. I hope that's helped somebody today. Much love. Speak to you all soon. So, my friend, I want to ask you, have you been listening to some of my podcasts for a while? and identified for yourself all the areas that you feel your business could be better in. Maybe you just are so busy you haven't yet mastered the working as much as you like bit. Or maybe you're just not bringing in the money, like you're struggling with the income, or it's just not enough. Well, it's time for us to have a conversation. In the show notes, there is a link to my Evolution call. If you're a dance boss and you are ready to take action, let's have a chat and let's see where I can take you. Hello and welcome, lovelies, to the Ultimate Dance Business Podcast. My name is Deborah Laws, the dance business expert. My passion is to help you turn your passion into profit while guiding you to work less and earn more. I'm super excited to share interviews with you that I know will inspire and motivate you in your schools, as well as my solo shows where I shall be sharing some great tips and strategies. So if you love the show, please do remember to review, subscribe and share it with your fellow dance boss friends. So let's get stuck into the business of dance.